Jamf School has a lot of amazing features that can be used to support, secure, and manage devices. Whether that's enforcing passcode requirements or getting our teachers the apps they need for their classes, we need to make sure the correct devices get the needed resources assigned to them. We use Scope in Jamf School to determine which devices receive profiles, apps, and documents. My name is Corey. Let's learn more about Scope in Jamf School. Before we begin, it's important to know that profiles, apps, and documents can only be scoped to device groups. This means that before we can deploy any of these resources to our devices, we need to create groups for them to be assigned to. To view device groups in Jamf School, navigate to Devices, Device Groups. Here we can see a few device groups that I have already created. Because I like to test deployments before sending them to all of our devices, I have test device groups for computers, iPhones, and iPads, which I'll be using today. If you have questions about creating groups in Jamf School, be sure to check out the links in the resources before moving on. With our groups in place, let's scope an app to our computer group. Navigate to Apps, Inventory. Here we have a list of apps that I have purchased through Apple's volume purchasing. In the list, we have some information about each of the apps, including the number of devices in scope. To scope an individual app, click on the name of the app, which for our example is Microsoft PowerPoint. Let's scope this app to the device group for our test computers. Click the plus under This app will be distributed to the following device groups. In the pop-up menu, we can search for our target group or scroll to find it. After selecting the group, we can see a list of the devices that are part of the group. When ready, click Save to finalize the selection. Now, when the device is available and online, it will be able to receive the command to install our app. This may not happen immediately, so be sure to give it a little time to check in with Jamf School to receive the command. Next, let's go update the scope of one of our current profiles. Navigate to Profiles, Overview. We currently only use iPads in our environment, but our school is thinking about adding iPhones in the near future, so I want to make sure some of our current policies work for them too. For this example, I'm updating the scope of our passcode profile for mobile devices, so let's click on that profile name. Click Scope in the top left. Currently, we can see that it's assigned to the Test iPads group. I don't want to remove this profile from that group, so let's add another group to the scope. Click the plus and then find the target group. With my Test iPhones device group selected, I can now see a list of every device that is in scope of this profile from both groups. Click Save to confirm the changes. While it's possible to update the scope for profiles, apps, and documents individually, we can also group them together if we want to make the same changes to each one. Let's add this block list and Wi-Fi profile to our device group for Test iPhones as well. Select the checkbox next to the desired profiles and then click Edit Scope. Click where it says No Scope means the items will not be distributed and select one or more target groups. Next, we have the option to add device groups to current scope or replace existing scope. Because I don't want to remove the profiles from their current devices, I'm keeping Add Device Groups to Current Scope selected. When ready, click Save to finalize the selection. Remember, it can take a little time before a device checks in with Jamf School and receives the new profile, so be sure to review the Installed column to monitor the progress of the installations. This was only a brief overview of adding and updating scope within Jamf School. Be sure to check out the documentation and videos linked in the resources for a more in-depth look at configuring and deploying profiles, apps, and documents to your devices in Jamf School. Thanks for watching.